Welcome. Today is day 26, going back to the lab. I was running this morning. I was thinking about the fact that it's impossible to transform in a day, a week, or even a month. So I'm going on a month of my 365 transformation. And I'm on day 26, so I'm kind of getting excited that I've made it a month about. But a month isn't good enough. I think you need about a year to have any sort of transformation in your life or in your business or whatever it is you're trying to improve. You need about a year of consistently repeating the effective things that are actually going to make an improvement in your life. So as I was running, I was thinking about that a lot. And then it came to my mind a story about a famous runner named Steve Prefontaine. So several decades ago, Steve Prefontaine captured the hearts and minds of the entire running world. Now, much like Tiger Woods suddenly brought golf to the forefront in everybody's mind, Steve Prefontaine was everywhere. People could not stop talking about this young man. But I don't like to really, and his life ended tragically. He died in a car accident when he was 24, unfortunately. But I don't really want to talk about his success. What I want to talk about is what he did to get there. So when he was in middle school, 8th grade, he saw the cross country team practicing, and he commented to one of his friends or family members, "I can't imagine people wanting to spend their time running like that." But then I think later on that 8th grade year, he was in his PE class. And in the PE class, they were running track events where they had to run certain yardage. I think he was running a 1,300 or something. And during that run, he did okay. It wasn't great. I think he finished 4th in his small PE class. So to him, that was kind of fun. Like, hey, maybe I can run. So his freshman year, he decided to sign up for the cross country team. Now, he wasn't exciting. He didn't do anything great. I mean, he finished 6th place in this first event or something. I mean, he did okay. But he finished 53rd in the state competition that year or something like that. So in the state competition, he was nowhere near the top. He was 53rd place. So then, and by the way, people don't call him Steve Prefontaine. He became so famous, they call him by his three-letter acronym, Pre. So Pre then, he came back his sophomore year and he was still on the team, and he was still not the top runner on the thing, but he did better this year. In fact, when he went to the state championship, I think he came in 6th place or something like that. So he did improve quite a bit his sophomore year. But during his sophomore to his junior year, something happens. And it's a complete transformation. I mean, this kid went from a decent cross-country runner to a phenomenal runner. I mean, best in the country runner. And not only was he good in the cross-country, he was good in the mile, and he was good in other events too. So he completely transformed in a year. And his transformation process, the lab he went back to that summer, is legendary. He lived in the Eugene, Oregon area, Coos Bay area, and people in the community started noticing this young man because he would work out 2 workouts every day for a year. So he ran and worked out 2 times every day for a year. That was his transformation. And people started to notice in the community. In fact, I think there's stories of garbage trucks and street cleaners cheering him on as he would run past them in the neighborhood. People started noticing this young man running everywhere in their community. So when he gets back his junior year, and he goes undefeated in every cross-country event. He goes to the state championship. He's undefeated as well. And then he goes on to start breaking records. I think he breaks the cross country 2-mile record in the state. And then later he goes on to beat the high school national record for cross country running. He then meets his goals of running a sub 4-minute mile and all this stuff. So he just completely transforms. And then he gets recruited by the University of Oregon, and he has a tremendously successful college running career as well. But what's important here is that he flipped a switch sometime between his sophomore and junior year, and he decided to do this. And it wasn't a transformation that happened overnight. He had to go back to the lab. He had to spend the time, discipline, and effort for an extended period of time to transform himself. And that was what was amazing. And that is what captured the hearts and minds of everybody who became total fans of Pre. So with that, I'll leave that. So next time you see somebody running with the words Pre, the letters Pre on their shirt, you'll now know what that means. All right, thank you.